Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once more. So, yep, as is customary, every now and then I'll just do a random Victoria 2 playthrough of a random mod, and it'll probably go nowhere. We all know what the actual jig is here, we all know how this ends. Though I have seen something that has intrigued me in the Cold War Enhancement mod. I don't know what version it was added in. I'm using version 1.09 as well, which is like the newest version. But I do believe there is another way to actually win the Cold War. So as far as I understand it now, the Soviet Union has a couple of ways they could potentially win the Cold War. I think one of them would be the Manchurian candidate, basically. You get one of your candidates on the throne of the US, and then there would of course be legitimately just straight up invading the USA. However, there does seem to be another path to a, well, Soviet victory, and that is the union of sovereign states, actually. The USSR, I believe it is. I know, right? I mean, I will be playing as Japan, but, yeah, still waiting on my turn. No. I'd play Japan in this mod, but they don't have too much to do, really, which is unfortunate. They've kind of been like, yeah, they kind of got crushed in by. But however, we have a strong Soviet Union turn into a monarchy. I know, right? So that Diligent, how you do, my man? I was on the menu today. Well, what we're going to do here is, I'm not entirely sure what the timetable is on it, but we are going to attempt to form the Union of Sovereign States, which is basically the evolution of the USSR. So it should be rather interesting. So the Union is cool, so you hear Brezhnev stagnation and get crippling modifiers. Love me some crippling modifiers. Hello there, Amirio Zinio. I don't know, people need to get names that I can actually pronounce, because I can't pronounce shit. But hey dude, how you doing? Okay, so first and foremost, we are going to be utterly annihilated by crippling debt. It's going to be a difficult one to try and get out of, but we'll do our best here. Yeah. Damn you, capitalists. Come back. Come back in greater numbers than ever. Okay. See, the thing is, it's like, we could try to liberalize and then be, like, really cool and actually having something of a free economy, but the thing is, yeah, we'd see the breakup of the USSR, and we can't allow that. Okay. I don't need to go for massive military spending. I can actually support a very large military, which is very nice. Let's see, we need to set these down. We are going to have to build up a navy massively so. It might be that we have to set the tariffs extremely high. We'll go about 40% here just to see. And then you can say with the Gorbachev reforms, if you get too much militancy, you die and get Russia. Indeed, indeed. Seems to be a very fine rope to walk on there. Okay, so we can straight off the bat create some states over here. Well, my mouse seems to do a weird thing, and I don't know what it is. I've got like a Razor Mamba. I think it's a Razor Mamba. It's definitely, yeah, it's a Razor Mamba. But it just does its own bloody thing every now and then. I don't know, I need to calibrate it. Okay, so, right. This is like a very strange mix of Vicky 2 and Hearthstone 4, and yet it's still superior to Hearthstone 4. Incredible, really. God damn. Ah, mouse. There we go. Work. I think it's something to do with the actual, like, sensitivity. Okay, so we currently have Austria over here. The occupation zones of Germany are in effect still. Okay. Well, what we need to do here, then, is we need to choose really where we make our stand. I think what we need to do here... Oh, God damn it, this mouse. Please work, you son of a bitch. There we go. Ignore that. Yeah, so what we need to do here is try to hold on to as much land as possible to really keep our population quite high. It's going to come in handy in the later stages. Okay, let's take a look at the number of options here, as per usual. So, implement collectivization of the Soviet agricultural industry. See, I can't really see a benefit to that at the moment. Maybe in the... Yeah, fuck it, we are the USSR after all, aren't we? Set up concentration camps. See, that does actually reduce the militancy, sorry, the assimilation rate. It does reduce militancy, however, and increases RGO output. But I'm not that desperate yet. Maybe in the future. Okay, so, import subsidization or export. It greatly increases pop promotion to blue-collar workers. We do gain a little bit of population boost over here, which actually does boost our RGOs. What do you think of Hearts-Fire 3, actually? I do like Hearts-Fire 3, I just wish it wouldn't crash all the goddamn time. Okay, we're going to go with the import subsidization. Well, subsidization. The reason being, well, we don't have a massive industry, but we do have a hell of a lot of RGOs. So if we can actually support our RGOs and then grow our industry that way, then we'll do that. There we go. So, Valamir, how you doing, my friend? Okay. So we have denazification over here. We have our national priorities. I am going to go with... Yeah, this increases our RGO output as well, education efficiency, some nice tech research bonuses there. But I'm going to go with the actual diplomacy for that sweet, juicy infamy rate reduction. Yeah, I mean, the defense one's quite nice, actually, but we're going to go with the diplomacy. You do gain that increased simulation rate, influence, diplomatic points, and a nice cultural bonus there. But yeah, having that infamy reduction is very nice, actually. Okay, so we can have a few options over here. So, former cabinet consisting of family associates. Now, if I go for the diverse minds option, we do lose a bit of, like, organization, etc., but we do gain that tax efficiency, which I'm going to take. I mean, the tax efficiency in this is freaking awesome. Okay, enact a tax grant system for the Soviet protectorates? Hell no. Enact a tribute system. They must pay to Mother Russia for the security we provide them. Okay, Comic-Con. See, it's rather interesting when it comes to, like, the loan interest and stuff like that. It's like loans. I mean, loans are really meant to be used in this mod. It's like you are, for the most part, meant to be poor. So, it's not terribly awful if we do go poor. Okay. See, it was actually... Now, I'm not... This is my claim to fame, but I can remember actually commenting on Reddit, basically, about the options in the CTBE mod, and saying that Russia couldn't actually join the European Union. So it's not because of me that Russia can actually join the European Union, or the Soviet Union can join the European Union, which makes the greatest nation I've ever frickin' seen. I have tried to make a next level boss, which would be like the Kanzuk EU. But that one you have to get the timing right, and it's a little bit awkward if the other nations don't take it. But indeed. Okay. I think we just need to suffer through the early stages of the, well, shite economy, but we'll be okay. So there, Saltfish, how you doing, my man? Well, considering it took Hearts-Fire 3 years to finally put a fuel mechanic into the game. Yeah, I really just can't be arsed with Hearts-Fire 4. I mean, I don't know, I'd rather play, frankly, Darkest Hour. I think Darkest Hour is a better Hearts-Fire 4 than Hearts-Fire 4. Right. Education efficiency. We'll go, first and foremost, we're trying to actually boost our tax. So we'll go with the tax efficiency. We do gain a little bit extra here, but then again, we do actually gain more from the Breton system, so we'll do that. Of course, we have to research them, but that'd be fine. Indeed, back in the old USSR. It's not hard to get money in this mod, to be honest, it's making for decaying as Iran thanks to oil. Yeah, it's not hard. It's just one of those of, like, well, we are the second superpower, so we will make cash. It's just trying to make cash and actually fund things to 100%. That's the hard part, is actually funding stuff to 100%. Okay, keep the Cold War cold. I'll keep the war cold. New secretary. Don't know which one we'll get here. Okay, massive corruption, yep. Post-industrialization population boom until 1956. Okay, so we've got about 10 years of that. DEFCON 5, we are considered a superpower. Startup capital, there we go. Okay, now, Albania, you need to go and take a good long hard look in the mirror and decide, am I going to ask Stalin for a loan? Sorry, Papa Stanley. Papa Stanley? Papa Stalin. Sorry, I don't know why I said Stanley. That's not quite as threatening, is it? It's not far off. It's not far off. Okay, it would be nice actually to bring the tax into the USSR's influence. It would be nice actually to make it through the Sea of Mara, at least every now and then. Okay. Yep, the USSR did have plenty of biplanes, so you do have that one going for you. Okay, one of the things in this mod is really army composition. It's kind of like, I don't know. We'll produce a lot of artillery. I might go with about 10 artillery, 5 tank, 5 heavy infantry. I'm just kind of fucking spitballing here at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. Couple interceptors, couple bombers. Like, legitimately spitballing on this one, guys, so do not expect this to be, like, the perfect template, because I fucking don't even know what the perfect template is. There's that many units, and they are somewhat similar. Okay, so we do need to expand the actual navy. We need actual carriers and stuff like that. It would be quite nice, actually, to have a sufficient navy to protect our own, well, territory. Then it'd be nice, actually, be able to be in a position to invade other nations. The difficult part with that one is other nations do raise massive amounts of mobilized troops, but your actual professional army should be able to melt through them if you have like the proper support. Usually like artillery, just shitloads of artillery. Okay. Port Arthur. We are going to hold on to this like there is no frickin' tomorrow, because there really isn't over here. At least if you're like Korean, you're never going to like see a tomorrow here. Not that I'm going to kill them, but I'm just going to have them assimilate. I'm not that dark. I just don't go out and get attacked much. Okay, fuck it, I'll build the Germans a naval base because I'm nice like that. Okay, so we have a couple more options here for how we want the USSR and the, well, Warsaw Pact to run. So we could go with the high militarization, low economic focus. You do get some nice bonuses, I'm not going to lie. It's just one of those things of, like, I'd rather the economy every single time. Like, the military's all well and good, but, yeah, we're not always going to be at war. Though we might be at war soon. The Russian Navy had, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I'd like to have more than one CV, really. Okay, so that would affect all of the members of the Communist bloc, which is alright, I'm not gonna lie. It definitely helped them out, but I don't really care too much for that. I'd rather go for the low militarization, the high economic focus. Interestingly enough, it actually reduces our tax efficiency. I suppose that's to represent... oh, no, actually. Oh, no, we do gain that there. So, research modifier, import course, tax efficiency, yeah, Agile input. Oh, no, throughput, that's even better. Okay, yep, we'll go with that. Former National Intelligence Agency, not quite yet. Sup there, person with, yeah, I can't pronounce that. I mean, if you translate that into English, I could pronounce that and say hello, but hello there, person from Russia. How you doing, my friend? Okay. Now, chemical weapons and nuclear weapons come in super handy, and mostly for the fact that you can just basically force people to back the hell down. Okay. Let's see, we'll turn these into actual states then, there's not really any reason not to. There we go. Indeed. Now let's go ahead and take a look at denazification then. So we have known about trials. So it can pass the most just sentences to actually burn off a lot of infamy, which we will do. And it could do this, but I've never actually found anything particularly worthwhile from doing so. Like, if it actually allowed you to do something crazy, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah. But, yeah, there's no, like, real thing here. Our presence in northern Iran. So... basically allows us to have something of, like, a Kurdish puppet, but, I can try. We'll stay there and arm the Kurds. Okay, and make an ultimatum in Iran. So we withdraw from Iran, we gain consciousness. Or we could risk war, but I'm not going to risk war for Iran. That's fine. Let them sort that out. Okay. Now, I'll take a look at over these ones here. I don't want to reduce... well, I don't know. We might need militancy reduction. It's hard to say. We'll go with the regulations for the time being. Yes. We have nukes and you haven't started diplomacy. Yep, it's basically big boy gunboat diplomacy. Our control of the bloc strengthens. Yep, sure. Awesome. Okay, can we try and grab the kind of Scandinavians as well? Because having control of Denmark would be very nice. I think Denmark, but in the American sphere of influence. Obviously, that makes sense. So most of the Scandinavians, we do have the Finns though, so... we do have a solid monopoly on the sauna supply, so that's going for us. Okay. They're only simply opposed to us now. It's not bad. Right. Take these additional armies over here, have them sent into the Czech... Is this Czech Republic? No, Czechoslovakia. I'm going forwards in time. Okay, there we go. Occupation of Austria. So I could declare the independence of Austria. See, there's a part of me that says, maybe we should actually hold on to Austria forever. And due to the fact that Vienna is actually a center of credit, which actually does make you a nice amount of cash. But I'm not gonna lie, maybe we actually give the Austrians back their capital. And, yeah. So we'll declare the independence of Austria. So I can ask Vienna to recreate the Republic. So it does increase... recognition of Vienna's government, or strive for a communist Austria. So lack of recognition there. We'll go for a communist Austria. Because, hell yeah. Pledge of the Red Army. Okay. Development levels, yep, sure. Okay, so are they in our sphere? They're a satellite, which is fantastic. That means I can actually use them and abuse them as I wish. Very handy. Okay, yep, we do have calls, obviously, as you can imagine, over here on the rest of Austria. It could be quite nice to actually take advantage of that. The good news is, does Communist Vienna actually retain the credit? Yes, it does. Okay, Austria requires Comic-Con aid, yes. We'll help our proletarian brothers, proletariat. And protect our sphere of influence, yep, okay. Right, ceding Chinese lands, it is, yeah, it's definitely in our interest to not give it up. See, I'd love to see a Republic of China win out here against the People's Republic of China, but it never happens. Is this Brown Ice 11? Yes, this is indeed Red Ice Oceans 12. So we're not going to give up any of this land over here. It's going to give us about 10 infamy, but yeah, bugger the Chinese. Absolutely bugger the Chinese. We're going to hold on to this land, because there's a lot of population there. And if we take a look, I mean, you can see here in the USSR, like, look at all that population density. There's really not much compared to the Chinese lands. And these are going to be the center of our economic engine for the most part. Manchuria, anyhow. Okay. The Americans are trying to kick us out of Turkey. Okay, collectivization. See, this one sometimes can backfire. Right, Communist Party of Austria, Republic, yep, that's fine. Obviously try and bring them into the sphere. Yeah, the issues were like education. It can actually reduce the population growth. There we go, world superpower, that's always handy. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll help our proletariat brothers there. Right, it's the administration that's ridiculously costly for the most part. And we can try to increase the tariffs over here. Get away with that one quite easily. Buggered off China. Right, United Nations resolution for Chinese Civil War. We'll support intervention and support... I don't know which side we're supporting here. Celebrate the People's Republic. Yep. Okay, Soviet support for Communist China. Give no support. I mean, we can go with that. Reduces our relations, but it doesn't do anything like that. I could give them supplies, but no. We could even go for a full-blown alliance, but, like, nah. I don't think we'll do that. So give no support and let the Chinese struggle. Their Bolshevism is definitely not the same as ours. Yeah, indeed, our numbers will block out the sun. There we go. Occupation policy. So, constrain ourselves or bleed them dry. I'm not going to lie, we are going to bleed them dry. I mean, we could force the development of Germany, but it's not really my interest to actually have a strong Germany. At least not yet. I'd rather have a strong Russia. So yeah, we'll bleed them dry. There we go. We'll vote for military support for the peaceful resolution of the conflict. So there, Artem, how you doing, my friend? It's good to see you again. Okay. Right, have this army placed over here. Let's see. Military access into Communist Austria. Looking pretty solid. Obviously, we do need to try and increase those. If we try and take control of the Benelux, we can actually form a actually unite them into a single entity. Right. Veto the resolution. I do want the actual Dutch to win out. I think that one, all it seems to do is actually give, like, cores to Armenia or something. Yeah, Georgia gains 2 cores, Armenia gains a core. Just fine, I guess. Nothing really ever comes of that one. It's a shame, really, because it would be awesome if it did. Oh well, alas. So there, gamer, how you doing, my friend? And considering the Soviet Union had a IS-3 tank in Stalin 2s, which pretty much dwarfed anything the Allies had in the area at the time, their tanks could have rolled over most of it. Well. Yeah, I suppose when you take into consideration then the difference in air support. Okay, social spending is ridiculously expensive. Yeah, it's definitely the administration that's the most expensive thing to maintain. I mean, I am going to have to put the tariffs up to 100%. Not far off. We'll manage this, we'll find a way. I could knock the education down a little bit more. And there we go, it's just wanted to poke its head above the actual waves there. There we go. Yep, iron and blood. Gulag, yep, it keeps flashing at me like a nice bright sunrise. The Eastern Allies, yep, there we go. Right, we're encouraging bureaucrats. Try and increase their actual state efficiency, really. Well, administration efficiency. I just want to obviously try and milk as much cash out of there as possible. See, there's a potential to actually intervene in the Greek Civil War over here, but that one's quite considerable risk. Right. Support the resolution. Okay, the Greeks are asking for aid over here. So I could propose a military intervention. We'll propose military intervention then. So the USA stands by Greece. The only issue with this one is, like, there is a very high risk of war. But we'll constrain ourselves. We will look potentially towards war, but not anything silly. Okay. Right, so we do have the population transfers. I'm actually not going to go ahead and do that. Right. We do have the Korea trusteeship. See, ideally when the Americans release Korea, I would like to actually sweep in there and actually conquer it. It would be quite nice actually having the entirety of the Korean Peninsula as well. Let's see. We do have a couple of units over here. Gather those together. There we go. Base them down here, at least then we have some actual troops in the area. Yeah. There we go. Right, administration efficiency. Communist Byzantine. Yeah, Communist Byzantine. Okay. Right, how much infamy do we burn here? Well, we are burning quite a bit of infamy, which is quite nice. As a shame about the Prince of Terror, obviously does make sense for Stalin. Okay, strive for unity among communists. Very nice, very nice. Mongolia has joined the bloc, apparently. Well, then again, they are a puppet, so it's not as if they have much in the way of choice there. Okay. The Dominion of India. So we have this over here, but it really doesn't matter much to me. Yeah, there's really not much that can be gained there. Okay, Soviet reaction to the Marshall Plan. Can you space race? Kinda. Right. We will block these attempts. Okay, we have no need for anything of that nature. Yeah, we'll go with that. See, prestige doesn't even matter that much. Though it's nice, actually. I think if we do push the USA past rank 4 or 5, they actually are considered defeated. Okay. Veto the resolution. I don't think they have any actual troops over here. A provincial democratic Greece? Yeah, they're pretty much doomed. Establishing the Provisional People's Committee. No, wow, there's a lot of infamy there. Right. Are you subsidizing factories? Not at the moment. Very nice. I was looking for something here. No. There's an option to relinquish the, god damn it, I can't speak today. To relinquish the actual right to wage war, which does, like, lose you a lot of infamy. What do you guys think, Ben? Do we hold on to Korea? It is 20 infamy, so there's a good chance that we might end up going to war, but we do hold on to Korea. I'll let you guys decide on that one, but I can't be blamed. At least not terribly much. Right. I guess we'll subsidize the factories then, see how much that actually costs us then. But I'll let you guys decide what we do here. And the Polish are bloody happy. Keep it? Yeah, fuck it, we'll keep it then. Okay, so we do have an option here. So I can actually install communism. I could make it a puppet, and that only takes 77 days. We need to do something. If we're going to do something, we need to do it now, where they're actually technically independent. So... Ooh... Let's go ahead and make them a puppet. Infinite penny, infinite pound. We're already over the infamy limit here. Let's see what we can manage. We are going to prepare for war, though. It's going to happen at this point, probably. I reckon we can actually win. I do need chemical weapons, though. Okay. I'm going to begin... Well, bloody hell, it's a lot of infamy. Infamy, infamy, they've all got it in for me. Ah, here we go. So we have the option here to relinquish the right to wage an offensive war. Issue is I obviously want to do that. But we'll hold on to that one in the future, because that one is a get out of jail free card. Okay, I'm not going to lie, at this point we should probably develop the chemical weapons. We've already gone deep into the rabbit hole, we need to go further. If we actually have the chemical weapons, yeah, then we can actually force a peace resolution that does, well, mean nothing changes. Okay, 5-year plan. Very, very nice. It's going to help us out quite nicely. Okay, no army technologies available here, so we'll continue down the cultural and go to the PSTN network. Whatever that means. Right, the price of infamy. They'll probably do it, but I think we should be able to win. We are at a point at which we do have a shitload of brigades of actual professional troops, so we do have that advantage. Okay, so we do have our Casus Belli here. Right then. They are neutral, okay, awesome. Make them into puppets, and there we go, we have declared war upon Korea. Now, I don't believe I actually have any troops here at the moment. There's no nation that is friendly with them, so there's going to be no great power intervention. We are technically isolated at the moment, that's fine. Influence all Turkey. There we go, DEFCON 2, the Soviet Union is at war. Yeah, exactly. Get out and gulag free. That's definitely how it works. Is the music loud enough, by the way? I can turn the music up if you guys like. Right, ending the Finnish continuation war. I'm not gonna lie, but it's kind of like... we're kind of in too deep at the moment, we might as well go for it. Take some of these troops home for here. Have I not got military access with Czechoslovakia? I'll have to change. Right then, yeah, we will subdue them, declare war upon Finland. Right, put the Soviet Navy out here. Definitely need to increase the size of the Soviet Navy. Right. We're not even allied. You son of a bitch. Give me access, you son of a bitch. Okay. You're only in my sphere, you're not actually a puppet. Oh, wow. That's no good. Okay. Did I... Okay, I don't think I actually told my troops to assemble here, did I? Yeah, that would seem so. We do have a couple of troops down here, actually. Yeah, we should be able to take Finland, no issue, really. There's a lot of troops right there. Okay. I forgot to tell them to actually assemble in Moscow. So, Avengers assemble, really. Okay, another 10 regiments of artillery, and we'll just keep building up like that. Okay. Well, there's no Finnish navy here, so we can actually blockade them. Shockingly easily. Here's the question for this mod. For countries like Hungary or Romania, can you bring the monarchy back? I think there is a way to actually reform Austria-Hungary. I've never done it, actually. I know of it. I'm sure it's actually in the mod. Question is it actually viable? Maybe. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Right, we're at war with the rest of the world here. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Request military aid from our allies. Change focus for the communist bloc. We're going to go to high militarization. Service by requirement. Developing biological weapons. Okay. We will be victorious. Right, so it's just going to be a order of battle of artillery and conscripts. Right. You should join me. I should be able to move to your lands again. But either way, we are going to have to push up here. We'll fight on the defensive for the most part. Yeah, we'll launch a peace mission while we're at war, actually. That was a good idea. Okay, flooding the reinforcements into here. We're actually not at war with the British. That's actually quite good, then. Okay, we're at war with the French. We're not at war with the French either. So we're only at war with the US, actually. Thank God that Doomstack can't move. Alright, I should actually move these troops, shouldn't I? That'd be a good idea. Yeah, we'll be able to win here. The bloc has strengthened. Yep, there we go. Can we call the Polish? We'll call the Polish. There are nukes, I just don't have any of them yet. Oh yeah, that's going to net us a lot of war score over here. Massive losses, actually. We might not even have enough troops to win that, but we'll throw additional troops into the meat grinder. Into the folder gap we go. There we go. Occupy some land over here, and that'll gain us some nice war score. Yep, there we go, nice victory. Chase the Americans down. Right, the Cold War has turned hot. Czechoslovakia has joined us, yep, and they're now a puppet. And immediately they will be called to war. We'll be alright. Okay, I do have my additional troops over here. I do, of course, have to watch out for the US Navy. Okay, Yugoslav Socialist Republic of Bulgaria. Let Bulgaria join Yugoslavia. Sure. Whether it actually happens is another thing, really. I've seen it happen sometimes, but I don't know. Sometimes the AI will just kind of not do it. Sometimes it will. As we have a Belgian ultimatum over here, I'm sure we're going to be terrified. We will never accept the demands of the Belgian. There we go. Albania has agreed, yep, there we go. We'll get out of this, don't worry. We have troops enough to hold on. Let's see. As long as we're not at war with... fucking hell, we're at war with Turkey, that's irritating. That might be the one that is irritating because I don't have any troops there. But it's fine, we'll win a victory over here and then we'll move on. We'll gain a nice amount of war score over here through the actual victories. There we go. Ah, there we go. We've actually been able to trap some of the American forces here. That's very good. There we go. So there, Taco Man, how are you doing? We're not doing bad, are we? Right, split this force in half so the American force can't escape. Yeah, definitely war is upon us. There we go. And defeat the American army in the field here. Interestingly led by George Leon. There we go, we can send some reinforcements here. Alright. So these troops up north and to Finland. There we go. Okay, continue to occupy the rest of Korea. Italy has joined the war. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. We can still win. As long as they're not at war with Yugoslavia, it doesn't actually make a difference. German currency reform. Yeah, oppose the plans. Not much in the way of artillery there. But that should be enough. There we go. Yeah, I know, right? Things kind of escalated. But we'll win. We will win. Yeah, let's ease these tensions. Spain has declared war. Yeah, that's fine. How did I only get, like, 0.2 war score from that? That doesn't even seem right. Oh well. We'll gain a good amount of war score here just from these victories. Oh, so it's the Finns that actually lead in the war that brought the Americans in. Okay. Well, that makes things significantly easier. So if we defeat Finland, then we defeat the Americans. Which is easy enough done. Very nice. We'll do that. Ah, so the... Ah, interesting. So we actually did gain this part of Austria back too. Okay, nice. Put some troops down here in Munich. Right. So I can actually declare war upon the Trotskyists. Oh, we actually do have a united Yugoslavia. That's nice. We did actually see them unify then. That's very good. Okay. What do you guys think then? Do we declare war on Yugoslavia as well? I mean, we're kind of in a bucket now. Right, let you guys decide. Are we going to declare war upon Yugoslavia? Well, Greater Yugoslavia. I suppose that's a bit like saying Greater American States. It's like, I mean, Yugoslavia is meant to be like, you know what I mean. I think we are going to go with war. I think at the end of the day, they don't have that many troops. It would allow the Italians in, but yeah, okay. We've got a war there, that's all I need. I need one single war. The only thing is, we will not be able to do this later. So we are going to declare war with Tito. He had it coming. We do have plenty of troops here. Right, the Turks are invaded down here. I need more troops in Finland. Okay, let's go to war. Right. We'll send our troops over here to Finland then. We'll deal with Finland first because that seems to be the nation bringing the Americans in. Not like the Americans are an issue at the moment. Okay. Mobilization's only 10% there. Indeed. Okay, let's call Romania to war. Call the Hungarians. They won't accept because they're dicks. Okay. Oh, right, the US is actually over here then. Okay. Well, what we're going to do then is actually send some troops over this way. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, Korea becomes a puppet of the Soviet Union. That's good. That actually brings a couple armies back over this way. There we go. So we have a puppeted Korea. I don't imagine there's any options to actually integrate them. So after the war is over, we'll use our actual console and have them integrated manually. Okay. Martial law. Issue with that is obviously the war exhaustion. And we have 0 right now, so we're actually doing alright. Should we go for the Winter Olympics while we're here? Okay, let's see. Selective wartime rationing. Yep, that looks pretty good, actually. I know, right? Minimal restrictions. Yep, that's fine by me. Right, lovely. Okay, we'll take these armies and have them sent all the way. We could have them sent over this way to actually aid, but the Polish seem to be doing quite well. Right, we'll head down here to Yugoslavia. There we go, nice victory over here. Make sure we reinforce our troops over here, though it looks as if they're going to go for it. Okay. Yeah, once we win a war, well, win a battle with the Italians, that'd be good for us. Getting a lot of that war score. Okay. Throw everything into the meat grinder. Right, the Dutch have joined the war. Always the bloody Dutch. Ah, yeah, good point. Okay. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. There we go. Nice amount of war score there. Battle of Stuttgart. Blood of the Atomic Age. I know, right? Right, there we go. Smack them down. We'll go deal with the Italians over here quickly. I need to win battles like this so I can actually really gain that war score. Right, the Italians are in separately, so that's good news. I can actually piece them out. That's very nice. What is going on in the Middle East? The Poles are doing alright. Oh, right, we need that oil. Yeah, we do. Well, the Indians are at war with Pakistan. So that's a bit like modern politics right here. Okay. The People's Republic of China actually still fighting the Republic of China. That's rather impressive. Okay. Additional troops are arriving over here, so Helsinki will fall shortly. We won the Battle of Munich. There we go. Send them packing. If I can destroy the army... Ooh, hello. Is this a defensive battle? No, it's not. I don't really want to get involved in that. Okay, 169,000 troops over here, and that number is growing. I need the artillery, though. There we go. Now that we actually have additional troops over here, this won't take long. Okay. Go with that. We'll go deal with the Americans over here. Yep, attack Baku. Well, Yugoslavia's raised quite a few troops. I don't think it'll take too much to actually piece them out. I'm trying to find the wall, though. Okay. I mean, once we have control of Belgrade, we do gain that ticking war score, so that's nice. Okay, deal another defeat to the Americans over here. The good news is, yeah, we do take a lot of losses, but we do have the men. Actually, might even lose that battle. I'm going to actually send some spicy reinforcements over there. Send some reinforcements down here. No, you're not going to take Leningrad. Many have tried. Yeah, we'll aim to take everything over if we can. Right, we do win here. Indeed, spicy reinforcements. I love how it's freaking North Korea, as in terms of the actual North Korean flag, but it's obviously South Korea. I like that. And we'll integrate them using commands, well, console commands afterwards, so. Mostly for the sexy borders. Only reason anybody ever does anything, really, is for the sexy borders. Pressure for reform? No. The only way reform happens is when we control it. Estonia invaded Sweden. No, Estonia's still under our control. That would have been funny, man. Oh, we're talking about in the Russian Civil War. It's a shame there's not many games about that era. Really interesting time. Right, Hero Fortress Brest. There we go. Let's see, can we launch a campaign into Italy itself? We can and we will. Try and gain that war score there. The Finns are, yep, there we go. I was about to say they're pretty much entirely occupied. Finland becomes a puppet, well, a puppet of the Soviet Union. There we go. Nice pink Finland over there. God, I'm getting really tongue-tied today. I don't even know why. Okay, so who's left to stand before us? So we face, yeah, members of the Benelux, Italy and Spain. Good luck to them. Of course, we do need to defeat the Yugoslavs. Interesting, so we see Germany over here. Bavaria. Okay. Bring our armies home. Irritatingly enough, we do have Germany actually owned in Berlin. This won't take long. Are you able to help the Greeks? Well, it's an interesting question, actually. We're already at war, aren't we? Can I actually intervene here? I don't think I have... actually, I might be able to. Wait, I actually can't join. Right, head for Rome. Yeah, we definitely have more artillery. River crossing doesn't help, but yeah. And we are basically fighting midgets at this point. I have no idea if that's possible. I mean, it would be really fun if it was. Veto the resolution. There we go, that army is defeated. It's not going to be long now before they actually give up. Ah, there we go, we took Rome. Nice bit of war score there. I like how the Polish are invading the Netherlands. Okay, the British join. Okay, not great, not great. Trying to win this war before we see others. Who the hell did we just have peace with then? I don't know who that was. That's fine. The British aren't much of a threat. They've probably taken their troops home now. We'll defeat them one at a time. Yeah, the Polish are really kicking ass. I'm really liking that. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of troops there. I could probably march across Germany. There we go, if we get all the bad boy stuff out of the way pretty quickly. Once we do win this war, as we inevitably will do, we'll be able to burn all that infamy and be in a stronger position. Literally just joined Sea World War 3. There we go, we have become an atomic nation. Yeah, there we go, so we have an option here to give our enemies the nuclear ultimatum, which actually does cost a lot of infamy, but you know what, fuck them. Okay, nuclear bomber means yeah. Okay. We'll win our war with Yugoslavia first. Oh, so that's a British war, okay. Good thing we just gained the nuke. Right, we've almost defeated Yugoslavians. Yep, the Americans left the war when the Finnish surrendered. Ah, I see you're actually now a puppet there, Hungary. Come and join us, my friend. Low nuclear capability, okay. We are starting to see our treasury go down, so that's not a good sign. We don't want to be fighting with no cash, otherwise we are going to be at a severe disadvantage. Veto it. There we go, the Italians want out. Can I actually demand anything of them? Ah, man. You know, fuck it. We're already invested, we might as well go for it. We do have a get out of jail free card in the form of a nuclear ultimatum. And even if it backfires, then we still have a lot of troops, so we'll not end the war. Yeah, not far from having a communist Italy. There we go, Yugoslavia becomes a puppet of the Soviet Union. Welcome back there, my friend. Okay, so we'll turn Italy into a communist utopia. Whether they like it or bloody well not. There we go. Yeah, Nuke London. Okay, let's see. Yep, install communism, there we go. So we now have a red Italy. They did kind of have it coming, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now the gravy train is gonna move on. They've got freaking no chance. How the hell can they defeat me when I can just mobilize so many men? Now it's like playing hard to fight free. I thought we had to march through Spain then for a moment. I'm like, what the fuck? That is actually going to help us out quite a lot, actually. There we go. Yeah, take back Alaska. It's not very red, it's kind of green. I don't think we have a casting spell eye for Alaska. Okay, call Yugoslavia. It's not as if they honestly have a choice, is it? So I could dismantle their nation, but I don't understand why I'd gain from that, so I'm going to turn them communist. Try and crush the Dutch army. I mean, our army is definitely not as good as it once was, but that's fine by me. Right, interesting enough I can't move these troops over here, but I've been able to take advantage of the system. Oh, they're not going to last long. See, I could have made them puppets, but I think that'd be kind of crazy. I mean, it'd be fun, I'm not going to lie, but they'd probably, like, have revolution, so... will suffice with communism. Yep, there we go. Nice amount of war score there. Hello there, comrade. Then I'll force a nuclear peace with, I suppose I could do with the UK. I could probably take Spain. If I can actually get to Spain. Can I get to Spain? No, we can't get to Spain. There we go. Okay, we can do it. We can take advantage of the game mechanics again. Kind of just throw them all over, but we'll go with it. Veto the resolution. Just a Soviet horde marching across France. Oh shit. There we go, surround and crush the Spanish army. Damn it, they're just breaking out just in time. There we go, we trap them now. Yeah, so they're legitimately boned. Yep, that's just mobilized. I know, right? Actually need to keep you there. Oh, France has joined the war, okay. I know, right? We might be starting to run out of troops over here, but we'll see what we can do. Ah, damn it! Buggered myself, didn't I? Yeah, definitely buggered myself on that one, otherwise we would have crashed the Spanish army. Still can, still can. Help our brothers. Yeah, if it fired all at the same time, it would have been rather interesting. Okay, send our navy over here. Okay, yep, they've got quite the large fleet there. Yeah, pull back. Indeed, nuke powers. Yeah, this is Victoria 2. It's a mod for Victoria 2, of course. Okay, we'll deal with the Spanish first. Yeah, I love playing Victoria 2. I'll play it like ridiculously long for a couple hours and then like yeah. It becomes a problem after a while when I end up playing way too much freaking Victoria 2. Okay, need a lot more artillery. The Dominion of India joins the war, okay. Nuclear peace is definitely looking more and more attractive as we go on. I think more of our troops are probably dying through attrition than anything. Interesting. Welcome, comrade! Alright, there we go. Now it's France's turn. Are we going to end up fomenting like world revolution just by sheerly, well, by bloody marching to the next country to declare war? So I think it's working. The incredible things you could do when you've got a shitload of men marching around. There we go, we've become a chemical warfare capable nation. That's another get out of jail free card. Yeah, we could only really pull something like this off at the start when we actually do have the same military technology as everybody. That's a big old fleet. I think everybody else is kind of bankrupt at the moment as well, which is not helping them out at all. So there, Goodman, how you doing? How far into mobilization? Wow, we're only 72%. Yep, quite a large navy off the coast there. Yeah, the French are rapidly losing here. We should have quite a nice large Warsaw Pact. I mean, after the wars are over, we can burn off our infamy by relinquishing the right to wage war. Burn 1,000 infamy. What's our infamy at the moment? 170. Okay. Biological weapons developed. Acquire choking agents. Might as well go for it while we're here. So I can actually use biological weapons here, and they're really quite dangerous. Basically, you can devastate their population growth for a long time. You can kind of wipe out a lot of their population, which is pretty massive. Pretty massive, I'm not going to lie. We are going to do that, but we do have that option. Doctor's plot, okay. No army attacks as of yet. Yeah, I wouldn't like to have to fight the Indians. Mostly because they have a lot of troops. How many brigades do they have? 183. How many do we have? 1,085. You can see why we're winning. I don't know about you guys. You dream of like a communist Japan, because that'd be quite awesome. Revenge of 1812. I do wonder what colour France will be. I'd like to see the flag as well. There we go. Demographic transition. Hero City, Moscow. No. I like how I have the option there. How far? Yeah, they're not far from giving up. When do I gain the next level of tech? Okay, it's not really until 55 we gain any additional military technology. So yeah, we can fight them on a even playing field here. In terms of technology, in terms of manpower, oh hell yeah, we are definitely ahead of them. I think I can bring these additional troops in here. Yep, Korea's still strong. There we go, the French give in. And they're still blue, okay. Well, there we go. Oman, the United Kingdom, and the Dominion of India. Give our enemies the nuclear ultimatum. And just like that, we have peace. Crazy, huh? How nature do that? Okay, just step everybody down once they get back to Mother Russia. And just like that, we've kind of done some crazy stuff. Okay, so we turned Soviet victory. Yep, so the war is over. We turned the French communist, we turned the Spanish communist, we turned the Dutch communist, we turned the Belgians communist. We puppeted Yugoslavia. The Turks got off lucky. Okay. Canada. Oh, well, look at that. That's quite nice, isn't it? Belgium has agreed. Oh, war's upon us, yes. Oh, look at that. Isn't that awesome? We actually have an alliance with the French. Oh, I forgot about Italy. Yeah, wow, Italy's actually still allied with the USA. But yeah, I forgot we totally turned Italy communist too. Forgot about that. Sorry, got a bit of a sniffle there. Use biological weapons against our opponents. I can't see that spreading to me, so I'm going to be rather interested to see how that works. Yeah, there we go. Unite the Low Countries under Soviet supervision. We have the Benelux Union. Threaten our enemies. GDR. Okay, when did I lose the nuclear weapon thing? Right, 28th of July 1953. Okay, not long. Nice to see the French will help us, though. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, that's looking really nice. I like the fact that Spain's actually in our sphere of influence. I mean, we've actually got two communist great powers as well now. Very handy. I like how France actually has Germany in her sphere of influence. Okay. Yep, influence Denmark. Yeah, I mean, good luck to them. We are going to demobilize at this point. Right, the UK has gained nuclear weapons. There we go. So we just need crap loads of artillery and, yeah, we can basically win all the wars. Is it too late to help Greece? I just don't think I can actually intervene in that war. Yeah, it doesn't give me the option to intervene. So can we see actually any evidence of our nuclear, well, our chemical weapons over here? Maybe, I don't know where they would be. So that's our position in Belgium. We made them, well, what they are today. There we go, Death of Stalin. Okay, oil field. Right, not far off. Okay, so, how do we go with the Reformation here? I don't know if there's like a specific path that we need for the Union of Sovereign States, or what. If somebody could let me know. We are going for the Union of Sovereign States, so I can't remember which one we need. Press F. Indeed, press F to respect Stalin. Choose Khrushchev. Is that who we need for the reforms? It is now the Khrushchev, you know. Fragmentation of CCCP control. Okay. Let's see. I did see something on one of these. A little bit of shilling there. Okay. I think the mod creator commented here somewhere. Okay. It's here somewhere. I might be looking somewhere wrong. 1 second, I might have it open on the other screen here. I just need to find out how we actually go down the road. Right. Okay, we'll just choose one of them then, because I can't actually find the bloody thing. I mean, Molotov's freaking fantastic. And if I go with Khrushchev, we do get some actual reforms there. See, I don't know what we need for the actual event. So it's hard to say. I kind of like the infamy reduction, I'm not gonna lie. And the diplomatic points are very nice as well. Okay, we'll go with Molotov due to the fact it'll actually help us to expand our sphere of influence, so we'll go with Molotov. Unification of Vietnam, okay. Yeah, having the infamy reduction is going to be quite nice. Not be long now before I can actually force the Canadians to back out. There we go. Did I do that one? Yes, we did. Can you read this darn successor news? Sure. One sec. Greece feels our might. Okay. War between Canada and the Soviet Union. El Salvador. Yeah, I think everybody fears this. There we go. Yeah, we do have quite a bit of cash, actually. I like how France is actually still allied with the UK and the USA. I do like that. So we also have a communist Tangier. I like it. Oh, it's going to be very interesting decolonization then, because at the end of the day we'll actually see a lot of these nations come out as communist. Nice. There we go. And just like that, we have peace again, develop a hydrogen bomb. Full spectrum dominance. Actually no, the diplomacy is quite good. Initiate sleep agent program. Ah, alliance with the People's Republic of China. What's new in this update? You know what? I actually couldn't tell you. Genuinely do not know what the hell is new. Okay, and now this is where we basically return to the international community saying, yep, we won't declare war on anybody else. We won't do it. We're good boys. And just like that, zero infamy. Oh dear. Those fools. Ooh, nice. It's not often that actually happens the first time. Active guerrilla insurgency. Okay. We'll establish the GDR. Alliance with the Chinese. There we go. Okay, so we need to actually bring these guys into our sphere of influence. So we need the Dutch. The bloody Dutch. Okay, having the diplomatic point bonus is going to be very handy. East Germany joined this block. Okay. There we go, Soviet victory. The war is over. Yeah, it's a rather interesting story actually in regards to Stalin's daughter. Okay, so we need here, so 100 relations with Germany. Might take some time. Yeah, though. Oh, well, actually, shit. Okay. Well, we still need that anyway. Actually puts us back up to 24.99. But, I suppose we couldn't get out of jail that easily. How's China doing? You know, that's a good question. I do not know how they're actually doing. And I did say I would actually use console commands to actually integrate the puppeted Korea. China's looking pretty strong. Yep. Mao finally made it. Okay, so province ID. Change owner. I think it's still Russia. Okay, so 1630. There we go. I did say we'd do this after we puppeted Korea. So I actually do not have an option to conquer them. But we do want these sexy, sexy borders. And additional indentured labour. I can imagine Japan would be shitting in literal brick right now. There we go. Now those are some sexy borders. We lost all the infamy by taking an event that basically stops us from declaring offensive wars, and then we obviously got an event saying that, yes, you have won here, you have swung your big dick around, enjoy that 25 infamy, but yeah, you're no longer at war. Lovely. It's not worth it unless you can integrate it. Maybe. Right, I suppose we do have a unified Korea. Yeah, I know, right? Thing is, if we actually have a land connection with it, we might be able to beat Japan. Okay, proposal for Austrian independence. No. Okay. How's your fleet doing? Well, we need to build it up again, don't we? Okay, can't actually build any carriers of yet. Oh, super carrier as well. Okay. I have no idea how to make an effective fleet, so I'm just going to spam that. Integrate Kharkov. No. No need. Now we do burn infamy pretty quickly, which is nice. Veto the resolution. I can't believe how long the Greek Civil War's been going on now. Right, there we go. Okay, Berlin airlift gets hot. Stop the airlift. Oh, send interceptors this time. Well, that kind of backfired. But not too bad anyhow. Wait, that's illegal. They actually do have calls over most of Austria, which is interesting. It's like how we have like an independent Bavaria. There we go. We do need to be pretty nice to people, and then we can actually get Austria back her territory. That is kind of something I do want to do. I would say that Hearthstone 4 Cold War is more fun than Victoria 2. Well, yeah, but that's the thing, is like, I don't know. I just always like Victoria 2 compared to freaking Hearthstone 4. But then again, I do like Darkest Hour a hell of a lot more. Very nice. Economic boom. Yes, the reason why I want to have the Chinese lands and Korea is our European lands will see the demographic, actually, well, we'll see that demographic transition, so we'll actually see the population growth diminish, while over here it remains very strong. Now, what I'd like to see them do is actually move over to European Russia, or to actual Russia, and from there have them assimilate into actual Russians. Don't need to integrate them. Okay, here's some tanks. Wow, okay. That's a really nice looking France. That's like an entire sea of blue. Yeah, I know, right? Return of Port Arthur. They've got more chance in hell. There we go. Good going. Oh, well, here we go. Okay. It does mean that we're apparently going to war with China here. Portugal demands regime change. How about no? And just like that, we're once again at peace. And then we have another option. Oh dear. Mate, if people pay me to pay that, then I might consider it. There we go. I mean, that's looking really nice. We've we've integrated all of Korea, Mongolia, Manchuria. We just need the Isle of Man, and then we've got all the Mans. Okay, looking pretty solid. Looking pretty solid. I don't even know who they are, but yes, we'll go with our friendship. Indeed, make the world red. Yeah, I should have taken over Manchester as well. We must conquer the Mandingo. Okay. The UK is a war with Cyprus. Yep, let them keep themselves busy. And I imagine Molotov's having a great time trying to reduce its infamy. Yeah, let's look at that population growth there, though. That is massively large. I mean, our population is really booming here. See, it just makes me wonder what you could do in China. I'd imagine you could probably break them up. How many brigades they have? 324. That's the only issue. Then again, they might have an infamy war fight against them as well. There we go, surface-to-air missile. Probably a great deal. Probably a great deal. I do like how the French are actually holding on to their colonial possessions. I like that. So how do you stop the Soviets from automatically losing the Cold War? Well, one, you can reduce the USA to, I don't know, like rank 4 or 5. If you do that, then they are defeated. You can obviously invade them and win, and you beat them that way. Or you can actually form the Union of Sovereign States. Okay. Criticize cult of personality. Got that. Once again, Comic Con. Okay. Change the focus. Low militarization. There we go. I don't know when we actually get the option though. I think we get like events in regards to like democratization, etc., or liberalization of Russia. And what is the Union of Sovereign States? It's basically the Soviet Union 2.0. So we can gain, effectively, cores over everything. Well, not these lands over here, but basically everything else we can gain cores on. Okay, so Germany is an actual great power now. I mean, we could probably try and nuke the USA. It depends, really. They won't always back down, though. Yeah, I can't believe Bernie Sanders is running again. Holy shit, the memes were amazing the first time. The only way it'd actually be better if Jeb was running. My god, I want to see Jeb Bush in 2020. Holy shit, that'd make my day. Okay, Soviet's reaction to Hungarian Revolution. We must intervene, comrades! I can't do access for actual shit, so... You don't come here for anything like good gameplay, or... I don't even know why you guys come here, to be fair. I mean, fucking that's beyond me, but... you're here. And... I don't know, you come for something. But yeah, it's definitely not for the good gameplay or good commentary. They're fucking turtles. Oh my god. I just love Jeb Bush and the turtles. Oh. I think one of my favourite memes was like, was it Jeb Bush? Was it 2016 France or something like France 2016 Jeb Bush? And it's just like a landslide. Oh dear. Please clap. Yeah, how about veto? Jeb can still win. Yeah, the entire country is yellow. Oh my god, honestly, that was one of my favourite memes I've ever seen in my life. I do sometimes, I suppose. I mean, on the last Matrix stream that I did, like, last Friday, the game just went suddenly super loud, and yeah, that made me, like, cry. That made me cry a little bit. I don't know who Tommy Wiseau, I don't know who that is. Oh no, mate, I honestly think from 2020, I think it's gonna happen. All I can say is like 4 more years of memes. It's honestly gonna be amazing. Oh dear. Okay. Hero City Tula. I suppose we might as well support the French and give them a little bit of money. The room. It rings a bell, you know. It does ring a bell. I suppose the issue is like we can actually veto these actual calls for UN mediation. Which is kind of like rendered ineffective. I was hoping that we'd see the actual nation colours change. Issue is the bloody French are doing fantastic over here. Or should I be saying hon 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 hon? See, there's not that many nations actually to break China up into. We do have some nations down here in the south, but nothing really in the north. Soviet Bavaria. It'll happen. Issues I can't touch them due to the fact they're allied verbally. Launch a Sputnik. I like Chile's colour, that's quite nice. Okay, so suppose the French are decolonising to a degree, but the best part is that all of these nations that will be released over here in Africa will be, of course, communist as well. Not entirely sure on that one. Can you go to the moon before the Yanks? Not sure. Yeah, there we go, we have a communist Tunisia. Best kind of Tunisia. Nah, they're fine. There we go, we have become a hydrogen bomb nation. Yeah, leave your stupid comments in your pocket. Like my turtles. Why is it always Portugal? I don't know why they think that's ever gonna work. Oh, you know what though? Issue is I actually can't get them. Right, can we actually get military access now? Sons of bitches, you are ungrateful. I've done the Franco-British Union to death, I swear to God. And I did want to make, like, a Franco-British Union into, like, Kanzuk, into, like, EU. Okay, Afghanistan. Right, can we actually see these chemical weapons being used? Because I don't see them being very effective. I suppose the issue is we actually can't get there. Oh, the Suez War. Okay. I'll actually allow it. Oh man, can you imagine if we actually saw a... Wait, how the hell... No, we can't see a Franco-British Union, can we? Well, this is very interesting Suez War, isn't it? Where you just see the, actual British going in there. Hmm. Ah, there we go. Cuba has joined the bloc. Longevous Blora. Yep, there we go. Red Cuba. Best Cuba. I don't know what's actually happening over here in Algeria. Indeed. Oh, okay. They want status quo? Why is that? Besides the fact that they legitimately cannot win no matter what they do. Okay, status quo. I've not seen any effects of chemical weapons here. So let's take a look at the demographic of the nation then. So, the USSR is 39.7% Russian. We have 17.3% Chinese, 12.1% Korean. Then other Ukrainian, Uzbek, Kazakh, Tatar, Manchu, Georgian, Belarusian. That's pretty damn interesting. Okay, I'd like to actually improve relations with everybody, but I can't do that when I've got so much infamy. Okay, I'm quite interested to see what the British actually managed to pull off here. I honestly do not know who's winning that war. And considering the fact we're actually subsidizing the French, they should be winning. Well, we have quite a different Europe already, don't we? Okay, I'm going to veto that. Okay, 5-year plan. Let's go for the Winter Olympics because it seems like nobody else is going to. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's very effective. Claim powers of Antarctica. There's a lot of events and decisions here. I'm gonna hand it to the guy though for actually doing it. Okay, we saw. There we go. And also this one over here would be doomed. Transition to democracy from communism, that also been doom. Can't do that. Indeed. Oh my god, Portugal has chemical weapons. Okay, well the infamy's been burnt off nice and quickly. Not too bad, really. Okay. Segregation, okay. Yes, east and west. Not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna call this stream in the next couple of minutes because I do fancy actually getting a glass of wine. And oh my god. Top 10 anime betrayals. Okay, never saw that coming. I like that. Holy shit. Yep, never saw that one coming. Yep, well done. I like how everybody has like lots of infamy, but yeah, they don't have containment walls. Oh, that's definitely intriguing. God, can you imagine if we directly owned all this part of Europe? Yeah, well, that's definitely alternate history thing. We have the Second Empire of Japan. World War II Electric Boogaloo. The Greek Civil War is finally over. Nice big Israel. Get a load of bombers. God, we did turn a lot of... Well, I'm glad they've finally just caught up there. Yeah, I'm sure you can have like some kind of Austria-Hungary. I can't remember exactly how it works. Western New Guinea. Oh wow, do we actually have a... Yeah, they're communist too. I'm liking it. Not entirely sure what happened here. Seems like Israel actually controls the Suez Strait at the moment. Bum 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 bum. Communist. 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 They're all bloody communists except Cambodia. Federation Malaya. Oh, I like that. Communist Dutch. West New Guinea. Okay, but I believe that's where we'll call it off for today. As we'll definitely, in the future, probably have another stream in the actual far, far future in the 41st millennium. Where we actually do continue to try and find the path to the Union of Sovereign States. Which is definitely in the game. I do have the events, and if needed, we'd just do it by events. Like, actually find them manually. But it would be nice to do it organically. So thank you so very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It has been rather intriguing, hasn't it? We've done some really, yeah, we've done some crazy shit. Look, slowly become Russified. It's gonna happen. Indeed. But until next time, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I do hope to see you again in the future. If you have enjoyed this, do go ahead and consider subscribing to the channel. Liking, subscribing. I've already said subscribing. Share with people if you like. Don't really have to. But yeah, until next time, thank you for watching and goodbye.